exactly like a bass should sound.
All I did was I tore everything apart. It's basically the same thing. Just on
All it is, I tore everything apart,
tore everything
rebuilt it
apart,
entirely.
rebuilt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's like a
Thank you.
nice structure to play on. That's nice.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I turn my guitar up just a smidge?
I'll go for it.
It wasn't
Go for
too
it.
loud. Okay, I feel like that was the one thing I was.
No, I have a little bit more high end now with this, so it's gonna wash you out a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, I was like, I feel like I was losing treble, but I don't know.
Yeah, just had to open something.
For reference on how much clearer you are, hit your open E. Your E is the only one that's making my snares go. Whereas last time we practiced, it hit no matter what note you were on, because how bloody you were.
Tightness.
Yeah.
Sounds like
You've actually got like the frequencies you're supposed to for each individual note now.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't change any tweaking. I forgot. Mid-bag cables.
Yeah.
Oh, they're sitting sideways.
Sit sideways.
Sideways.
One through the day. You guys mind giving Wade Driven Away by a shot since it's been 3 minutes since we tried?
Yep. was essentially perfect.
It was real clean.
It was, yeah.
I'm a little dirty for my taste. I don't know why. I'm a little distorted, but other than that, it felt really nice.
Yeah, I might have taken it a little too slow down at that bridge, but yeah. Other than that, yeah, good enough for government work for sure.
Thank you so much. Oh man, my top is sounding nice. I think that's the issue.
Don't you dare! You already sound so good. What do you?
distorted for my taste.
You want to do it again?
Sure. Do you mind if I time something out here? Can you play the delay part?
When it slows down.
What?
When it slows down.
Yeah.
How's this new bell sound on the chorus? Are you guys liking that?
I like it.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, I heard it. I was like, yeah, okay. I was very, very happy with my choice.
I think so. Right? Yes, I am
It sounded great.
No one really understands symbols except the drummer. But the rest of us can understand how much better good symbols sound.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing with Gear always is like I don't know what you guys are really up to over there. Once it gets past the notes you're playing, I have no input whatsoever. Like, because I don't understand any of that hoopajoo that you guys are up to down there. Gear is one of those things where you can't learn by anecdote, you can't learn by theory, you can only learn by praxis.
Yeah.
Another wave-driven wave.
Yeah, let's do it.
Thank
fucking ending, boys. All three of us. Okay, it sucks trying to do that type of ending, and then what we get.
Yeah, yeah. All it took us was 2.5 months of practicing it.
Oh my god. Ending on bleeding feedback, way easier.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that.
I can see why those guys do that.
Yeah.
And by those guys, I mean us, every other song that we've written.
It sounds really cool, but also we don't have to practice that. Just drop a bomb and walk away. I felt good.
It did.
I felt real good. It's hard not to feel good after that. Just the smack in the fucking face that is.
I need more.
Nailed it.
I'm gonna back off on the strength of my delay was so strong that I had to like barely play. Like, all right, I gotta back off that a little bit. But every time I press something, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have like ghost notes from like 2 bars ago. It's just gonna be a fucking disgusting mess.
Just a giant swamp of every note that you've hit for the past 30 seconds.
That happens, actually.
It really does.
And then it gets to be overwhelming.
Yeah.
You know what's happening?
If you do it
Your hands gonna
purposely.
explode?
There's a cool thing you can do where you do it purposely, but it has to like lead up to that moment, and then you have to stop. In my opinion, like yeah, you know how it is. Like some stuff gets lost in the sauce if you use too much sauce.
You gotta carefully allocate the sauce if you don't want stuff get lost in it.
You need sauce, but you can get lost in the sauce.
What's your favorite sauce?
I mean, I gotta go classic and say barbecue. It's hard to beat barbecue vis-a-vis the sauce category.
Does mayonnaise count?
Well, mayonnaise is an emulsion.
Okay, well, never mind, then I have no favorite sauce.
Well, fuck you. Go fuck yourself.
I'm done talking about sauce.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something else.
Yeah. What's your guys' favorite emulsion? Mine's mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise, what now?
Yeah.
Something else.
I wanted to stuff myself in a locker as I heard the words, well, mayonnaise is an emulsion leaving my mouth. I heard it, the train leaving the station. I was like, I want to fucking kill that guy.
It's okay. Don't say that guy.
Yeah. That guy just wants to teach you a fun fact, I promise.
Yeah, no, I know. That makes sense.
Well, the point at which I was going to lead to is that you can use mayonnaise as a base for a sauce.
So, like, when I mix mayonnaise with anything else?
Yeah. Yeah. Like I think there's a strong argument that like when you make like a chicken salad or an egg salad or something like that, you got the mayo and you got the mustard in there. Like that's like that's like a sauce.
I know.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, with something entirely.
Yeah. Chicken salad is probably not a sauce, but I think there's a pretty strong argument that like egg salad is a sauce.
Steak salad.
I think so.
And coleslaw. I think
Yeah, coleslaw is basically a sauce.
Mayonnaise and tuna salad, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like tuna salad.
I
Yeah.
just think about tuna. Those cans are so cheap.
They are.
They're so cheap, you can get them.
Good price.
Some mayo, some
Yeah,
pepper.
in terms of like protein percent, it's basically impossible to keep those little cans of tuna.
Yeah.
If you get it on sale, you can do like boneless skinless chicken breast, and that's about the only thing that can beat it, like in terms of like protein per price. And believe me,
Yeah.
I've been
Got
shopping.
that over here.
Yeah. Things have gotten more expensive right
trying to get Spencer to have more protein, trying to get him jacked.
now. Yeah, of course. No, I feed a bunch of different things, just to these more open to trying new things. But mostly, but in the grocery budget, I need something you can slap together real quick for lunch.
Yeah.
That's really worth it.
My grocery does this cool thing where they'll sell like baked like grilled chicken breasts with different flavors.
Yeah.
It's like $9.99 a pound, so it's not terrible, but it's not great either.
Yeah.
But like you can spend $20. You can
One guy.
Yeah, like $20 plus some mayo and some mustard.
Mayo and mustard.
Yep. Plus like any given carb, and that's $20 for like 5 meals, which
That'd be a week of lunches.
yeah, exactly. Like that ain't bad at all for one guy, and for one guy on the spectrum who's really fine eating the same meal over and over again.
Exactly. As long as it's good.
Yeah, man.
If it's right, I can.
Yeah, dude. This was like a Mad Men move, because there's this recurring motif of like, it's not, maybe not a recurring motif, but like there's this recurring thing of like Don Draper never wants to eat because he's always drinking, so he's like never hungry. But like the only thing that he ever really agrees to eat that Betty makes for him is like chicken salad and Ritz crackers. And I did like a binge rewatch of it recently, and I was like, and like every time it came up, I was like, fuck, I want some chicken salad. So I got like,
Sauce that shit up.
yeah, I sauced the shit out of that. I went and I got some Ritz, and dude, it slaps. Like, it's so good. Like, I can see why he always wanted that.
Yeah.
Because now I always want, I'm talking about it, I want to know.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Alright, let's shut up and play. What else we got?
I'm not for whatever, or we could jam, or
Yeah.
I
You want to, what is it? No vacancy?
yeah.
That's
You want to know
Right.
vacancy us?
Alright, I've been fucking around with it a little bit.
I heard you playing it earlier. It sounded really good. That's why I wander around while you're setting up and slang stuff. You're like, probably thinking, why is Rick not playing with me? And Rick's just wandering around listening.
Oh,
The answer is because Rick wants to let you space out and dream.
Yeah, Rick.
dream.
Myself.
Or sleep, or chance to dream.
Not sleeping.
I always like the way Lynch talked about that. That's his phrasing, is space to dream.
Yeah.
He's talking about how you can't light a frame. You can't light every single frame perfectly. You need to let the mind feel it. So you need space to dream.
Nice setup.
That's fun.
I was feeling myself a little bit that time.
Yeah, I could tell. I started like leaning in. I was like, all right, I'll just listen to what's going on over here.
Is that great?
Oh.
Yeah, we feel driven today. This feels pretty good. Going to the corner.
We had a weird power outage.
Did you?
Yeah.
Your turn for it. I had a couple this summer. What happened with you?
Oh, let's see. And
Oh,
like for
How long?
An hour or so before, at least when I saw it, there were like helicopters circling.
oh, that is weird.
And then Alex texted me, "You hear anything about this thing that's going on?" I'm like, no, I assume it's something to do with the new construction bullshit. And I don't know, he heard someone ran into a train or
Oh shit.
Yeah, there was.
a shootout or something.
Yeah, I was looking at the local pages and like taking things with a grain of salt, and like the more likely one, somebody was talking about a train hitting a vehicle, and then that and somehow that influencing the transformer hit, like a transformer blowing. But then there was an alternate take that there was a man who rammed his car into a transformer and then got into a shootout with police. And the helicopter sound was them pursuing him, this armed man, and that the accident might be contingent on the original transformer explosion, which didn't trigger the backup power to the gates dropping to the.
Oh, so like he wrecks this transformer, gets into a running shootout, and then gets hit by the train?
Right,
Basically.
so like cause and effect, where people were fighting over like what happened.
when?
and-
But there's definitely a train and a vehicle involved somehow.
I don't. That's not even confirmed. I can't even find
Everyone's
it.
talking about this train that was hit by or a car that was hit by a train, and all passengers okay. Everyone got out. It's all in the tracks, yada yada yada. But there's no confirmation of it at all.
People were talking about passengers.
Yeah, passengers getting out of the car. The car's still on the tracks. Everyone jumped out.
I would think if it was around there, it would. The only passengers would be like the essential crew.
Oh no, car passengers.
Oh, the car. Okay, all right. I was about to say like that already threw this for. Okay.
I mean, train guys, they know that they're going to help people in the job. They're told like in your career, you know, at least 7 people die.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I could see the trend. The shootout was the part that. But either way, okay. There's a news story that comes out, and all the news story says is it happened.
Yeah, just something happened, and there was no lights.
Yeah.
But it was the whole city. That doesn't happen right here, right?
It never happened.
We've
as
got
far as I know.
the only time it happened recently was when that guy ran into the pole on Portage Trail from the hill.
Yeah.
That was one of the big.
That's right. I forgot about that.
You know, the infeeds from Central Power rather than.
We didn't even lose it. We're by that substation. I don't even think we lost it during that. We had that substation. It was weird. Like it was just huge swaths of this whole area out, and like all the stores, like Giant Eagle, everything was like shut down. Emily was out there.
And it was multiple helicopters. That's what got me.
Till late. I heard him at like 11 o'clock. I swear.
When they were right over me, it was.
That makes me really wonder
hour
about this
before.
this shootout theory, honestly.
An hour before.
That's a lot in a long time
Yeah.
to have that. That's a lot of force deployed.
What the fuck?
The fuck was that?
That was the hood lid of this car, this Honda. Why was
Yeah, that was creepy. It's like a cop that comes in the game. He's like,
Yeah.
"Have you guys seen a guy running around? He goes by the name of the guy playing a guitar in a garage band killer."
Yeah. Have you guys seen a guy who might have been dancing with the train recently?
Oh, okay. It's got gas this.
He couldn't find you guys to kill, so.
Yeah. Have you guys seen a guy running around wearing a t-shirt that says "I only kill guys in bands who are also 37 to 38 years old"?
Oh no!
Oh God, not that guy.
Hey, buddy, I fucking hate music, dude. It's like, God damn, dude.
I hate men who are approaching their middle age who still have hobbies and friendships and connections.
Yeah, get into watches, dude. Get a Porsche. Get a watch. That's what you do now.
That's, yeah. You're not consuming enough. You're creating too much.
Your personality is car. Your personality is watch.
Your personality is fulfilled.
go see this last week.
Oh, did you?
It was fucking so cool. Globe Iron, great venue. If we ever get to play it in the flats, it's actually right by where we played before.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and incredible acoustics. They had this one jam. They did a long version of Crushed Grass,
Okay.
and it just completely like lost itself in this like hypnotizing morass. And then at one point, it was like at its like trebliest point, and you could like, I swear, you could feel that it was happening at the top of the ceiling. Like it was like directional, and then it just slowly came down, and everyone started slowly shifting, I swear, to like the bass frequency, so it just hit the ground, and it was just like rumbling, and then cut, and I was just like, fuck. I just felt it all through. I was like,
That's sweet.
oh, they're just
Like
sickening, dude.
like a cathedral feeling.
Yeah, it was sickening. Like he also like half the time he would just rip the strap off of his guitar and just like hold it like this. At
Yeah.
this point, it's just like,
Well, he's got that real weird grip
Yeah.
on his guitar every time, because he holds it like he's got a fucking Tommy gun
Yeah,
most of the
yeah.
time. Like,
it was wild. It's just they're so tight at this point. Also, the weird, both drummers doing exactly the same thing, and then one of them abruptly stopping and starting doing something else.
it's so freaky, dude.
Ugh.
Like their two drummers. I've never seen anything like their two drummer setup.
It's so weird.
It's such a weird fast. I mean, because they're such a heavy like guitar focused band otherwise. But,
Yeah.
Like having that two drummer setup sometimes is just, and it's not always the same two drummers. They like,
Really?
I don't know what
These
what's his
days-
fucking name? John.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he like puts them in like the minority report pool and like forces them to mind meld, or what he does to them, but they always are just they're so locked together. They're like gears, man.
The two guys that are super locked in have been playing for a few years, but at a certain point, you're right. They had Ty Segall for a while on one of the drums, and then they also
right,
had
yeah.
the dude from the Intelligence, who
Mhm.
turns out is a fantastic drummer and totally underrated. Fucking, if you ever want to just have a good time throwing a good rock record that's weird and fun, the Intelligence.
The
dude.
Intelligence, okay.
Totally underrated, like
Huh.
criminally overlooked.
I don't
Like,
even know him actually.
as good as any of the like psych garage acts of the era.
Fucking rad.
How, which era?
You know, the resurgence around like 2010.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like, but they were like, there's a sense of humor to them, and a sort of it's like a little bit of surfy, a little bit post-punk, and like just clever. It's clever and fun, and also just and rocky at the same time. So it has everything. They have a song called "Dating Cops," where I love the fucking lyrics because it's like a slow. It's like they have such a inventive vocals. It's going out with you. Going out with you is like going out with a cop.
I did go through a period where I would swipe right on lady cops for like Tinder or Hinge or whatever, just to put myself in a situation where I could fuck them and block number. But
Opposite.
yeah, but then I realized like, oh, if they came over, that they'd know my address, and that's gonna be a problem forever.
Yeah.
Eventually, I figured that the shtick or the temporary emotional damage that I could do would not be worth it.
Well, what did you fall for? What did you find?
We find love with a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
It's just a job.
Seeking your opposite.
I don't know, man. I've had some good head in my life. I don't think I've ever had head that could make me forget something was part of the good shit. just happened. Well, remember that one, fellas? And I have a feeling we're going to be coming back to that later.
Yeah. That feels like a good interstitial catch your breath song too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it has that kind of like flowy. I liked you were doing that like syncopation, and you were doing the kind of like post-punky, disco-y. It was, I don't know, it's hitting that space.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like flats or sharps better? 'Cause
Yeah, we kind of went back and forth on.
no, I mean, in notation, do you like flats or sharps better?
Probably sharps.
Okay, F sharp.
F sharp major?
C sharp.
Let me.
And then E.
Copy your notes.
F sharp, F sharp. D flat, C sharp. Or no? Yeah, C sharp.
F sharp, C sharp. What else?
It's C sharp.
Yeah, yeah.
Five strings, I'm like confused myself. I think I should D flat, C sharp. Okay, so C sharp,
C sharp.
I guess G sharp. E, F sharp. Okay.
Should we do it again?
Want to?
Can you turn up a little bit this time, Rick?
Both or one?
Both.
Oh shit, you've got two.
Always got two. Yeah, because the bar is big enough to hold. Yeah, it's for 1 amp, so it's run two.
Wow, you got a Cadillac hat?
White, bio-free, Buick, yeah.
Oh, it's Buick, yeah. That's it.
Last time we were playing, and that's the fun.
It's more like it's a Buick.
That's right. Want to jam to that, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
cool.
That's pretty weird. I like, the thing is, it's flowing really nicely. I like it too. We're messing around with it.
If I drag it out to a 4-bar beat, it feels a little bit more like a cycle rather than just like like an AC/DC pitter patter.
You switched it up on this last one. It was actually kind of cool having to adjust to it. Like,
yeah, I'm finding how exactly it should happen because Rick's syncopated little ditty there is.
Thank you.
It is deceptively rhythmically complex.
it is, yeah. There's a lot of room to play around in it, though. It's very nice. It's a very good bass groove.
Yeah, you're doing some pretty beautiful things with those arpeggios there. I'm really excited to see you come back to that because I feel like it's been a while since you've played in that space.
Oh yeah,
and
for sure.
It's really great to see that you're still Alex at the end of the day. Yeah, are you chafing, big boy?
Oh man. Well, you've been picking at cars.
Yeah.
Oh, are you working tonight?
Not today. Well, a little bit in my car.
Mm.
Just sort of jerry rigging.
You're doing okay?
Yeah, just a little bit. I think it is. We got these, and they're great. These big Sanders. Sanders, I think.
It's a little spooky. Do you have do you have your tray full of water bottles by any chance still?
Oh yeah. Let me run
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Front of the fridge.
Oh yeah, I'll go grab one.
I don't know how someone did this to a truck fender.
What's that?
I don't know how someone would do this to a fender. Never seen one tear like that.
Very carefully.
College, it was always the left side because being upright bass, I had to wear a wrist thing, a bunch of wrist in place and stuff. And just recently, yeah, I think it's those big Sanders that sort of tore this thing up. You guys don't have to join me. I'll be like 2 seconds.
I'll come out with you. Partial. Do you what do you call it? Do you have any dumbbells at home?
Dumbbells?
Yeah.
I have three boys.
You'll want something a little lighter from what I'm going to recommend.
What do you think?
Oh, there's just some PT stuff. There's just some PT stuff you can do with like 10-pound weights, maybe. I mean, you're big, strong now. You can maybe try to start off with 15. But
This is 6.
a 6, yeah. Make it hammer. Yeah. Yeah, doing some full rotations with like 5 to 10, like this. And then both ankles in. So like, it's like nice and slow at the top, full rotation. And then when you get a 15 pound dumbbell, just doing some basic raises. You want to get like slightly above 90 there, and that'll strengthen like all the delts as well of your cup, which will help like shield your rotator cuff basically. Like doing this with like the 5 to 10 pound weight will strengthen like the cuff itself and all the tendons around it. And then doing this with heavier weights will help shield your cuff from future injury. I'm not a PT, but like I've had shoulder issues of my own, and that's kind of how I overcame them. Is like lightweight circles and then heavier stuff like this. Yeah. I mean, you might be big and strong enough already that you can do the circles with like 10s and do the sides with 20s or something like that. But like at the same time, you don't necessarily want to. Yeah, exactly. Like this is the point on a big strong guy that like. It's pretty Lacanian when you think about it.
Does anyone notice all this shit around here?
Has anyone seen all of this shit? You seen this shit?
What about this? Just bringing up random pictures of landmark. It's Mickey Mouse. It's a can of Coca-Cola. Have you fucking seen that?
Just a picture of a giant squid. You seen this shit?
Have you seen that?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. I think in fact, no. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, most of Western philosophy comes down to, hey man, you seen this shit? And most of Eastern philosophy has been, hey man, have you not seen this shit?
Have you seen this shit? And it's a video of the person you're showing it to dying.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I'm okay, Brandon.
Well, I don't like to see that, so I'm gonna find some weights for you so you can do some PT. I'll recommend a regimen to you.
I'll do it.
Hopefully, getting some heat on it too will help. You don't want ice necessarily with stuff like that. It'll soothe the pain for sure, but it'll also slow the healing process. The heat will help the healing process.
We can still have somewhere.
Okay. That's good. I'll bring you some appropriately weighted dumbbells next time I come by.
I'll definitely use them.
Good. My man.
I want it more concise, but I just kind of wanted to play around in the margins a little bit to figure out what sounds cool.
That's kind of what I figured we were doing. Just
Yeah.
like stretch it out long enough for a bunch of ideas at that bridge and kind of see
Yeah.
what's working.
I want it more concise, and then in the end, I want it more driving. I gotta go back. There's a part I need to find the exact moment, but we did a perfect rendition of this 2 practices ago, and I need to find it. But I just basically want to graph that in because everybody did the perfect thing somehow. When I hadn't even told you what I was gonna do, it's when everything
Nice.
came together.
Yeah, I've got one more practice to upload. It might be the one that you're talking about. So
maybe.
I'll make sure that I've got everything uploaded so that you can listen soon.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You want to run it again or run it with something else?
Whatever you guys want to do. I'm actually down to do it again, I think. Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
You know what? I'm gonna go higher distortion. Oh yeah.
Wait, which one did you fix? The Super Ego?
Huh?
The Super Ego? Is that what all the sounds are?
Uh,
Not the noise, the what you're playing.
Oh, I went over to Sweeper for a second. Yeah.
Which one was the Super Ego do?
So the Super Ego has. Alright, I'll mention this one. Okay, so the Super Ego can do all kinds of things. Like if it's all on, you hear whatever phrase. So we'll just go to tremolo since it's obvious. Like, all kinds of stuff like glissando and stuff. But the cool thing is, you can go into latch mode and up to infinite. You could have it like infinitely, which is actually what I should have it on right now. And also you can get the expression pedal can come off of this. There's a detune. Which I do want to fuck with because it's cool. You get a second tone just a little bit off, and a full pitch shifter that you use rate to control the key. Yeah.
That's cool.
I haven't done that much with it right now, but I definitely want to do more. It's crazy.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. I think that's where a lot of that's why they sound. Those sounds.
Yeah, I can make like a wall with it. The
just
transition to the bridge is really fun for me.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
This guy is gonna die at any moment. 12 minutes left, it says. So 12 minutes.
I haven't grabbed no water. Anyone want one?
I'm still working on that one I got earlier. Thank you.
Good, Alex?